Guys, Anthony here from Inner City Helping Homeless. Just a quick update in regard to where we're at in terms of Covid-19 and service level provision. Over the last 24 hours we've had to reduce our day service, the level of service that we're able to provide, basically because of contact and HSE guidelines and obviously safety of volunteers and staff and the clients that we engage with must come first. We are still operating a full outreach support service and our outreach support teams are on the streets. Tonight they had been on the streets last night as well. Our volunteers and staff are still active in terms of our outreach support services. We've increased our level of service and provision in terms of the redistribution of food, and we've tried to supply food to the hostel network and ensuring that those that are in the hostel system have access to what they need in regard to food provisions. Unfortunately, in regard to the hostels, we have a serious situation where there doesn't seem to be any social distancing. We have a serious, I suppose, crisis on our hands in regard to how many people are in hostels and how many people are being accessing hostel systems. There has been a serious increase in the amount of people that have come into hostels, but yet we haven't seen a decrease in the amount of people that are sleeping rough on the streets. The lack of social distancing within hostels is very worrying. I have contacted the department and contacted the DRHE today in regard to that. If somebody does break out, the lack of social isolation within those facilities is very serious. We have called on both the DRHE and the department to look at the opening of hotels, single room facilities in order to put people into, rather than these multi-room hostel environments that people are in at the moment. This is a public health risk at the moment, and it really is in terms of the people that are most vulnerable. A lot of people within the hostel system have immune deficiencies as it is and should be cared for 100%. Over the next couple of days, our concentration is on the outreach support services, ensuring that those services keep running and that we can maintain and sustain them for as long as possible with the volunteers and the people that we have here. We will again over the next couple of days be redistributing food to the hostel system and to those that need it, whether it be elderly or people that are stuck in emergency accommodation facilities. We'll try and keep you updated as much as we can in regard to what's going on a daily basis. Want to thank everybody from the public for their support, businesses that have closed down and supported us in regard to redistribution of food, but on top of everything, our volunteers, the people that have been able to come in here on a daily basis and ensure that we keep the premises open and ensure that we're able to maintain and sustain our service.